Hello, hello, Kodambakam guys. An explosive confrontation took place yesterday between Vijay Sethupathi, the host of Big Boss Tamil 8, and the show director over the eviction of a contestant Jeffrey. The This is probably the first time that the host has said that he is not in favor of sending this contestant out. And the reason cited by the show director was that the contestant who was sent out, that is Jeffrey, had used abusive language on the sets while the camera was on, and it was a live show, or rather, supposed to be a deferred live, and in presence of the host. And this was something that was unacceptable to the rules of the show, and so he had to be sent out. That was the reason given. And also that the contestant was anyway on the list of people to be sent out, but he has jumped the queue and he's been sending out today itself, that is on Saturday itself. To this, Vijay Sethupathi objected, saying that he should not be used as a scapegoat for the designs or machinations of the Big Boss show producers or director. He said that if Jeffrey had reacted in this manner to his co-contestants and in front of me, the blame lies squarely on the producer and the director of the show. He said that this contestant had been often breaking rules and indulged in abusive language, and he had already been warned twice. And also he had been warned for using physical violence in the house on the contestants, but still he was not given a yellow card, or at least he was not even shown the door or kept in a jail or given any punishment that would have been a warning to him. But instead, he said that you people had given him a long rope because you are getting content from him. And I had myself on my personal notes and remarks, I had always he tried to give the message across to him that he was being used by many people, and that many people included not only the contestants within the house but also the show director. He said that this would have not happened if timely warnings had been given and punishments given to the contestant. He would have not used abusive language, or he would have not even indulged in a physical violence that finally led to one of the contestants run out getting injured in a task. But finally, Vijay Sethupathi had no other choice but to listen to the show director as per the contract, and he had to announce the elimination of Jeffrey. But he added a line in that he was not in favor of this elimination. But they did not get into the details as it was not permitted by the show director. What transpired at the sets of the on the show was this, that one of the contestants, a lady contestant called Jacqueline, who is now considered to be one of the top contenders for the title, was asked a question that did she expect a question from her parents about somebody on the house contact, and it didn't happen. She said, yes, I expected my parents to mother to ask questions about the contestant Jeffrey's behavior, but it didn't happen. For that, immediately, which we did not see in the episode yesterday, was that Jeffrey immediately sprang to his feet, and remembered that it was Vijay Sethupathi at the other hand as the host asking this question, and Jeffrey jumped onto his feet and breaking rules spoke up and said that what did you expect them to ask about me? I did not do anything foul. He said, no, I know what you have been doing behind my back and what you have been going around telling. Then he prayed up and he said that I don't need any of you three people's thing. Don't have this thing of going back and telling anybody to campaign for me or vote for me or support me. I know about all these things. And if you had not liked me, you should have told me from the fourth episode itself when I joined you people. But you kept quiet till the end. And you made use of me, not that I made use of you. I did not tell anything bad about you people anywhere to any contestant. And the way he said it was very typical of his Chennai slang, which comes from the area that he represents. And that slang is obviously considered in many upper circles as obscene, inappropriate, and not the kind of language that one uses in a broadcast forum or a public forum. That is called the Chennai Bhasha or the Chennai slang, which is, very much not in favor with the upper lip class society. Anyway, this language was not liked by the show director, and they immediately said that he has to be sent out because he is using abusive language and not taking care that the host himself is present on the stage. Anyway, this escalated, and finally they said that anyway he has to go, but it was supposed to be in the next episode, but he will go out in this episode. And Jeffrey did not bother about it. He said that he was very willing to go out because he said that even if he is retained and not sent out, he said this fight will further escalate. And he said that he cannot tolerate the presence of these three people called the Goa gang, who he said was trying to scuttle his chances, and he cannot take it lying down, and he will continue his fight even if he is kept inside the house. So finally a compromise was affected, where what we saw was an announcement by Vijay Sethupathi with a descending note saying that எனக்கு இதுக்கு முரண்பாடு இல்லை. And then Jeffrey was sent out, and Jeffrey, as usual, in his self, laughed his way out, but not before making a dig at Jacqueline and silencing his critics. And when you will notice that when he was on stage, the host was not in that frame. He was standing a few feet away, and it was Jeffrey who was addressing the contestants. But then suddenly Jeffrey turned around and he saw that Vijay Sethupathi was not in the same angle that he called him, and then both of them put an arm over each other, and Jeffrey made a very appropriate comment saying that please come and stand with me. Then he said, "No, this is your show. You are doing the talking." He said, "No, no, you come with me because எனக்கு பயமா இருக்கு," which means that he felt threatened by the forces inside the house, which means that outside also this caucus can work against him, deny him the right to live, right to work. And in this note, this boy who has won the hearts of the people, the what do you call the lower state of society, has now reached his home, and video show celebrations taking place in his region. And Vijay Sethupathi has kept to his name of Makkal Selvan. Till then, goodbye.